The 2018 Porsche 911 is excellent at every stop, whether as a classic coupe, high-performance Grand Tourer, or track-ready supercar. The depth and breadth of the 911 is unrivaled, and this year it only gets bigger. A 911 Carrera T offers a stripped-out version of a base coupe that will be a classic in the coming years. A GTS is sandwiched in the 911 lineup to offer a hunkered-down coupe with performance that few can match, and a world-beating GT2 RS offers blistering speed that no one can match. Starting from an average of 5, we give the 911 points above average for it all: power, handling, brakes, transmission, and superlative performance. And as far as performance is concerned, the 911 is perfect in our eyes. For most shoppers, there will be Turbo Porsches and Turbo Porsches. That's because last year the automaker moved to a nearly all-turbocharged lineup with a base 3.0-liter turbocharged flat 6. In Carrera versions, the Turbo 6 makes 370 horsepower and 331 pound-feet of torque, and in Carrera S variants that output is boosted to 420 HP and 368 lb-ft. Opting for forced induction has its benefits. The 911's power comes on lower and longer, and results in a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 4.0 seconds in the base Carrera, or 3.7 seconds in the Carrera S, when equipped with the automatic transmission, which Porsche calls PDK. Don't ask us what it stands for, it's 21 letters long. One step above Carrera S versions is this year's new Carrera GTS that offers 450 HP and, perhaps most importantly, a 7-speed manual transmission with active exhaust and less sound-deadening material to let Porsche's 6-piece orchestra filter into the cabin unfettered. In the same way that the GTS offers a purist's take, the new 911 Carrera T does the same with even less. It's saddled with the base, 370 HP mil, but less weight and fewer amenities to separate driver from road. We haven't yet driven these models, so stay tuned. The 911 Turbo isn't the same terrifying exercise it used to be. The Turbo and Turbo S models represent Porsche's best expression of a grand touring car, with 540 HP and 580 HP respectively from their 3.8-liter turbocharged flat 6. Its prowess on a racetrack can't be underestimated. The car's rocket to 60 miles per hour in around 3 seconds, but its long-distance comfort and prolific speed are even more impressive. Race-ready Porsches are available in GT3 and GT2 RS guys, and their performance can't be understated. GT3 versions get a naturally aspirated 3.8-liter version of the flat 6 that is an instant classic. GT2 RS versions cost $300,000 and are a relative bargain because they're quicker than $1 million supercars from recent memory. Throughout most of the lineup, Porsche's excellent 7-speed manual transmission or a dual-clutch automatic Porsche calls PDK is available. Certain versions such as the GTS and Carrera T are manual only, others such as the GT2 RS and 911 Turbo are PDK only. The Clips Notes version, PDKs are faster and no less enjoyable. Manuals are for purists and offer to make the car even more engaging. All turbocharged Porsche 911s benefit from the automaker's pressurized turbos that keep its power-ready turbo lag ISO 1977. Active anti-roll bars help the 911 stay flat through corners and relay little of the road's drama through the tires and wheels. Despite the 911's heritage as a true sports car, the coupes are comfortable over long distances and make for excellent road trip vehicles. All 911s have superb steering, thanks to Porsche's knowledge of electric power racks that other automakers haven't yet duplicated. It would be the eighth wonder of the world, only if Porsche's product planning that brought us the GTS and 911 Carrera T weren't already.